Impact analysis, readiness analysis, learning needs analysis. Now, this relates to change management. Quite often it's not taken seriously enough. If you don't take change management seriously, then you're not going to get the value, the ROI, the benefits that are expected. It's actually fundamental to understanding your current state and the improvements you want and understanding the alignment with your target state. Now, the terminology is roughly this. So you've got stakeholder analysis. In essence, that means breaking down your stakeholders into groups so you can understand how to target and position them. So, for example, the C-level will need different targeting and positioning than, say, your end users, who will need different targeting and positioning compared to key users and heads of department. And also it varies function to function. So with materials management is going to be different to finance and so on. Now, what you want to do with your impact analysis is, just as it says on the tin, understand the impact to those stakeholder groups. Now, a good way of understanding just how significant that can be is to think that the roles may not exist. The roles may completely change. So your organizational design may be impacted and your governance may be impacted. So who's to be reported to, accountable, consulted, informed, and so on. So your impact analysis will pull out information that's going to be vital. Then you will have your readiness analysis, and this will pull out information that will determine the gaps and the resistance to change and what potentially you should do to go about it. Overcoming, and making your users, your stakeholders readier. And then your learning needs analysis, which literally goes off to L&D, learning and development, and to where they come up with training materials and the outcomes of the learning needs analysis, and that whole set of process goes off to comms, where they work out your information communication plans and strategies. So look, there's a lot of work involved and it has to be taken seriously. It's actually the fundamental aspect of the transformation. If you need any assistance, feel free to message me on LinkedIn.